Now we're walking into our new collection for October. It's called Cambrio. Cambrio is rift cut oak and solid oak. There's a very subtle two-tone finish in here. Great place to show you the lighter of the tones is on this dining table here, where you can see the inlaid veneer pattern. Edge detail, again, you're showing off the solid oak, short little apron in solid oak, and then this impressive base. I'll back out for that. Dining chairs. There's your arm. The server. Two doors. Travertine finished top. The metal for the collection is this rubbed bronze type effect on solid brass. Shot here of the side chair. So you have a rectangular format, and then as you move across, you've got this 72-inch round dining table base. Make sure I get this good. Beautiful base. Real architectural elements to it. The top is a bullnose of oak, then the brass edging, the detail inside here, solid brass, and then coming up to the opposite bullnose, sandwiching that in there with the rift cut oak on your top. Server here. So you have this inset top. This is where you start to see an element added here with the rattan or the caning on the face of the doors, bun feet, and then this interesting end panel here. We've got the shape and contour of the end panel. And then the overall, when you look down the face, you can see that the piece is curved. The Clismos dining chair from the back. The side. And then against the wall, you can see the front. The drinks cabinet, hand painted. Great place to see that metal finish, that rubbed kind of bronze effect. And then in the inside, you've got your oak interior. There's a little lip, a little gallery on the edge of the shelves done in the bronze metal. An LED light strip. Mirrored serving surface, two drawers. And then as I close it, you can see this really beautiful cove detail framing the entire face of it. And then as you move down the front, you can see the interesting leg details here. The front leg, back leg stretchers, and then across the way you can get a little better idea of that profile. Moving into the upholstery for Cambrio. You have the sectional. This is the first section I think we've had where we can do cornering and we can get all the configurations. Beautiful outback on this chair. I'm going to cover these a little bit. You've got exposed bleach walnut as the wood on all of the upholstery. You've got this panel detail to all of the sectional components. There's also a matching correlating lounge chair for this. As you come down to the base, the inside. And then moving around to this lounge chair. Little saber legs on the front. Arm detail. Little spot table here with a travertine finished ball at the floor. And then the brass frame. And then your rift cut oak in the top. Little nesting side tables here where you have cane that's under a bronze glass. Chinese miter corner here is what this is. This effect here with the ball. And then the sabot, the ferrule at the floor, and then a caned shelf on your smaller table. Cocktail table has an inset leather top. You have this beautiful framed end panel here, bullnose oak, and then on the inside of this cutout is your metal, and then it's showing off the framework for the shelf. You can see how the leather water falls down, comes to the drawer. So there's a single drawer here. And then moving across, you have the entertainment credenza, which is 2 doors and 2 drawers. And that slot is your pull to open up the doors. See the cutout shape on that? And then your drawers. Simple shape, lots of neat elements on the stretcher, the base. And then you've got a really interesting gallery rail at the back. Get around the back of that lamp, there we go. Round side table. Bullnose outside profile, contoured, concave on the inside, solid and then veneer, and then these beautiful curved legs with the metal between the top of the leg and the bottom of the top, and then coming down you've got, again, a metal framed shelf. Pair of etagères here, 2 doors, and then the shelves are all tight to the wall, and then your uprights are separated slightly. So as you look at this piece, it allows the light to catch and just give some interest at the back. Writing desk. So this is the guest side of the desk. So as you look at the elements here in the legs, with that seam, the stretcher has a little brass trim on top of it to protect it from people's feet. The finish here is fairly dry. It's about a 10 sheen maybe. Single drawer. Drinks table here done in an ivory lacquer top, and then the travertine finished base. And then that basket, that is, this metal basket is all solid brass. It's curved on the back side and flat on the face. Moving into the bedroom for a Cambrio, you have a fully upholstered bed, headboard, rails, footboard, and then just a small amount of exposed oak at the floor and underneath the rails. Blind tufting at the foot of the bed. Is a really great bench. Soft shape, round feet. Then we move over to the dresser. So the dresser is 4 drawers, and then behind those 2 doors are 2 pull-out trays, and then a brand new hinge that we're using here that is soft close. If you notice the thin profile to the top of that dresser, radius corners, inset base, and then a match here, the nightstand, 2 drawers, And then a shelf, but the shelf is actually a pull-out. In that same thin profile to the top. So you have the dresser, nightstand, and then you have this 2-drawer nightstand. Interesting shape to it. It's got a piece of bronze glass sitting on top. And that's actually the two-tone. So that's where you're seeing the subtle differences between the two colors that are in this group. And then the tall chest. Drinks table is sitting next to an interesting profile chair, again with bleached walnut for your legs. You can see the same chair there from the front. And then you move into the occasional here. This is a swivel chair. Oak base. Cocktail table here. That's a 3/4 inch piece of glass, 3/4 inch thick piece of glass. And then the bevel is on the bottom side. So you've got a perfectly flat surface, but you get this little edge glint from the bevel. Another view of your round end table. Sofa here with an interesting detail to the legs. So it looks like it's floating with that walnut trim at the floor. And then finally, you have the square side table here with the cane under the beveled glass, your beveled corners, square legs, single drawer, and a shelf. And that's it. For Cambrio.